a married couple living in Vancouver, Canada. This is our debt payoff journey. Okay, so update on our debt. This is the second week of our debt payoff journey, and what we earned this past week will go towards our expenses for July, which we're saving up for in advance. So our total debt is still $24,044.41. The first week of our debt payoff journey went pretty well. Food-wise, we had a lot of fresh fruit and veg, which was amazing. The cocktail tomatoes and Persian cucumbers were such a treat. So fun to prep and so fun to eat. We ate a lot of pasta out of convenience, and we got back into making beans. The black-eyed peas were also super yummy. Life-wise, we're learning to adapt to a new home with a new sleeping schedule. We cannot opt out. We hear every footstep starting at 6:30 a.m. and the nighttime noise, which varies. We've made the issue known, but there's not much that they're able to do about it. So we're pursuing solutions. We plan to buy and try different earplugs until we find ones that will allow us to sleep earlier or wake later. You'll see this reflected in our home and move budget. If you see me making more mistakes or mentally slower, it's probably due to sleep. I am sleeping on average 2 to 3 hours less a night. Anyway, we'll get that sorted out over time. Budget-wise, it feels nice to have some money set aside for things. It gives us permission to spend and guardrails against overspending. We didn't used to shop like this. We would just try to spend as little as possible, or sometimes we would just get what we needed and maybe a little bit more. In the past, I've also tried to log our spending, and I quickly fell off the wagon. This time, we'll keep it going. I'm going to find a way and make a system that works well for us. Right now, the system is just functional. I collect the receipts on my desk, but I want to find a better storage solution. It's a bit difficult to manage life and starting new systems, but I'm going to do it, and I know you can too. Even if our first or second system doesn't work, that's okay. We just have to keep trying. This weekend, we ended up going to Shoppers and getting 2 dozen eggs for $3.79 each, for a total of $7.58. This week, we also spent $40 on gas, $11.54 on miscellaneous, and $17.91 on earplugs. We were also given $20 cash from our friend at church to get a treat on Jesus. With this, we went to our favorite coffee shop and got 1 bag of coffee for $18.50 plus $1 of tip, which we have planned in our coffee budget. And it comes with 1 free medium drink. With our treat money, we got an additional medium latte for $5.46. Before we shop for groceries, let's have a look at what we have. Let's have a look in the fridge. Okay, so we ended up getting some eggs midweek, and we ate almost all of them. So we have 3 eggs. This is what remains of our butter. We still have gochujang, 3 tomatoes, cooked veggies, some pancakes, some salmon berry jam, half a lime, some beef fat, a lot of wild picked berries, 2 boiled eggs, half a container of orzo pasta salad, some cut carrots, some cilantro soaking in water, some black-eyed peas, a lot of black-eyed peas, and we still have 1 cabbage, 4 jalapenos, 1 lemon, 2 apricots, 2 donut peaches, 2 pink lady apples, 1 grapefruit, oh my gosh, and 1 orange. Wow, we have a lot of fruit. We also have a lot of mustard, a little bit of sriracha, and some better than bouillon. Some peanut butter, half a jar of peanut butter. This is how much milk we currently have. The tiniest little bit. We have a tiny bit of yeast and 2 jars of salmon berry juice. In the freezer, we have some frozen rice, some frozen potatoes, some frozen beef fat, frozen lemon zest. We still have our frozen chicken skin, 500 milliliters of frozen applesauce, chicken jelly and chicken fat, a bit of frozen broccoli and cauliflower, some frozen salmon berries, frozen orange salmon berries, and frozen mixed berries, a lot of them, and also more frozen mixed berries. Down here, we have frozen veggie scraps, frozen boiled potato, we have frozen beef bones, around 2 pounds of frozen pulled pork, frozen huckleberries, and ripe bananas. In this pantry, we have quite a few coffee filters. We go through about 4 a day now. Tea levels. How many peanuts we have? Wow, a lot less than I thought. I have this tiny bag of croutons, half a bag of gum, some dandelion tea, and other teas. We have this much honey. Just to let you guys know, it's still not organized in here, so all of this will move around at some point. And I plan on lining all the shelves. Okay, so we still have our canned products. We still have some instant noodles. We have some cornstarch. We have quite a bit of various sugars and 1 bag of tapioca flour. Down here, we have half a bag of black-eyed peas, a little bit of chickpeas, a tiny bit of oats, some pot barley, a little bit of popcorn, and a bit of brown lentils, and 2.5 pounds of unbleached white flour. We have some sugar in this jar, and we have our little baking thing. So we have vanilla, baking powder, baking soda, and tomato paste. We also have 5 liters of olive oil in our back stock. We have salt and some vinegar. This is how much oil we have on the counter. I still haven't washed and filled our spices, so we've been using paprika and cayenne pepper and salt and pepper. Let's have a look at our sheets. So today is June 10th. So something that needs correction. So I read the wrong number, so I will correct it. What we actually spent was $25.59. The subtotal was $24.90, and I got confused. Well, actually, it was rounded. This is what we spent, $25.60. Oh yeah, and the new budget we have is also a cash budget for treats. So our friend at church gave this to us. She gave us $20, and we spent 5 of it on a latte. Well, we got 2 lattes, but one of them comes free with our coffee, so that's right up here with our fixed expenses. Might think this is a lot for coffee, but we also gave a $1 tip, and it's our favorite. Okay, so this week is going to be different than our usual weeks because we have received a deal from Superstore, and I'm hoping to use it. So PC Express is offering us 30,000 PC Optimum points plus 1 month of free pickup and delivery on our next PC Express purchase of $100 or more. And so we may use this because it would be nice to have that as an option, the delivery, also the points. And we're hoping to get Brita filters this week, so that's already going to be $35. So that is above what we originally planned, which is 70 on food per week and 10 on household. But we're just going to shop with the whole month's budget, and we're just going to make it last. And we're happy to pull from the other budgets if we need, but not the sales fund and not the giving and tithes fund and not the move-in house fund. Well, we could, but let's hope not. Or any of our invariable budgets down here. So I'm just going to say today we are going to be working from $198.99 from food. I know that seems pretty crazy. We won't likely spend the whole thing. Maybe this is not the best move, but we're learning as we go. I'm making the best decisions that I can right now. Something that we're struggling with in this new house is a lack of sleep because of the noise transfer. And today we're really looking for milk, a lot of eggs, beans and lentils, potentially bread, oats, ketchup, canned salmon, toilet paper, Brita filters, and things that we would like to get are cheese, Parmesan cheese, butter, veggie dip, chocolate chips, rainbow carrots, sardines and tuna, beef or chicken, garbage bags, herbal tea, and earplugs. We are trying what we got this week, but we're finding that it is not effective enough for our needs. So we're going to continue looking to see what's available. Okay, so let's shop the flyers. This is the Superstore flyer that starts on Thursday, June 11th and goes until Wednesday, June 17th. This is the set that we have at our home. I feel like it's worth $15. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't really have anything to compare to, but it served us well. $2.49 a pound for chicken drumsticks. We have 98 cents for a can of tuna. Buldak is on sale. We already have Buldak. And Purex toilet paper is on sale as well. Interesting. We need toilet paper. So right now they have 25,000 points for every $100 spent on small appliances, toys, electronics, home, patio and barbecue, baby, cosmetics, health and beauty, apparel, pet food, and accessories, excluding Pokemon trading cards. Interesting. $12.99 for 30 rolls of velour toilet paper from Royale. $12.99 divided by 30, 43 cents a roll. I think we're gonna add this to the list because we do like trying different toilet papers. 3 English cucumbers for $2.52. Seems like a pretty good deal. 84 cents a cucumber. That seems really good. I wonder how much each cucumber weighs. I'll write it down as an option. Beefsteak tomatoes for $1.92 a pound. Seems decent to us. The flyer is also advertising that you can get 8,000 points when you spend $50 or more on fresh fruit or vegetables from the produce department. And you need to click for this coupon and more. They cannot be used with any other points, promotions, or offers. Yeah, we won't be going for that. I don't think, no. We'll be going to Persia Foods. Pound of ground chicken for $6 instead of $9. Interesting. I think if the kitchen was fully set up, I would feel like I want to cook that. But right now, I'm not feeling confident about that. Ooh, ketchup for $3.99. Oh yeah, we may go to Walmart. We'll see what they're offering. But their ketchup is around $3.50. $1.97 for 900 grams of pasta. Let's have a look at our price book. We haven't updated it for a little while, but it's a place where you note down the best prices that you see so you can keep track of them over time. And that's the best price we've seen so far, and it is back. Okay, we'll put this on our list. This is a great price, and it has a limit of 4. True, we have this sales fund that we could draw from for sales like this. Okay, that's all for the Superstore flyer. Let's have a look at the Walmart flyer. Ooh, they still have 64 cents for corn. Corn is so good. I'll write it down. And they have ground beef for $6.34 a pound. They still have the barbecue sauce for $2.47. It's not for us, but it's a good deal. Ooh, the mini cucumbers are $1.74 a pound. But the mini cucumbers at Persia Foods are 99 cents a pound, and they were even better. They're seedier, but they're still super crunchy. Like, these are like, we got these for our move. So these are like cucumbers, but just tiny. But the Persian cucumbers are different, but they're both really good. I'd rather save 74 cents a pound, 75 cents a pound, and get them from Persia Foods. But if I didn't know about that, I would think that these are a great deal, and I would be happy with them. Ooh, living lettuce for $1.94. That seems like a great deal. I don't know if we'll go to Walmart, but if we do. No, that's it for the Walmart flyer? Okay, well, let's move on. So this is the No Frills flyer. $5.25 for lean grass-fed ground beef. Okay, let's write it down. So the whole point of ordering from Superstore was to get that 1 month of free delivery and the $30 worth of points back. But this might be worth it to go in and just get some. We'll go into price match. They're offering 3 cucumbers for $2.82, whereas Superstore is offering 3 cucumbers for $2.52. So if you go to No Frills, you try to price match for Superstore. Ooh, 4 liters of vinegar for $2.29. We don't have that much vinegar left, so that would be good. But I want to organize the kitchen first. Ooh, it's $5.50 for the trail mix. It's normally $6 at Superstore. Ooh, if we go in person, we could price match that, but we're going to be using a lot of our budget to potentially get the points back, so I'm not going to write it down. $4.50 for a pound of lean ground pork. That seems really great. It is kind of appealing. Okay, it says no added hormones and vegetable grain fed. We could try it. I'm gonna write it down. I don't know if they have it at Superstore. Ooh, they have $1.88 for the coconut milk. I'm not gonna add it to the list because we don't have green curry paste at the moment. We will, however, add the coconut water, UFC coconut water, to our list. This is something we used to get a lot, and $2.88 is a decent price. I think it's a good price nowadays, but it just feels like a lot of money now for a drink. This seems like a pretty good price. This is a lot of flavor for $2.88. I'm gonna try to say it. I think I'll say it weird, but there's chili crisp and soy sauce. Okie dokes, well that's it for the No Frills flyer. Let's have a look at the Safeway flyer. So at Safeway, they're offering $1.49 for tomatoes on the vine. That's so good. I remember last summer when they were offering like $1 per pound. Yeah, $1.49 per pound for tomatoes on the vine. Let's write that down. Seems like a good price for rice. 8 kilograms for $11.88. Red flesh pomelo. There might be better prices for pomelos, but we prefer produce that's not from China. Just preference. So I'm gonna write this on the list because pomelo is one of my husband's favorite fruits. It looks so good. It is a bit pricey, so it may not fit, but we'll consider. Okay, next, let's look at Kin's. I almost forgot about Kin's. The Kin's Daily Specials. So today is Wednesday, so they have 2 for $5 cauliflowers and $1.99 a pound for yellow peaches. And starting Friday, June 12th to Sunday, June 14th, they'll be offering 89 cents per pound for seedless watermelon and $2.99 for a bag of avocados. That seems pretty good. Next, let's look at Save On Foods. They're also offering $1.49 a pound for on the vine tomatoes. That's so great. So you could price match potentially. They're offering 2 for $7, 213 gram cans of wild pink salmon. That's better than 400 and I guess 16 or 18 grams, whatever they offer at Walmart for $7.50. Maybe we can price match this at Safeway. $5.99 for soy sauce. Let's write it down. That's it for the Save On Foods flyer. Okay, let's look at Superstore, see what they've got going on, see if there's $100 that we can spend here. Let's start with the Brita filter. Oh yeah, let's look at our PC Optimum offers. 1,000 points for every $10 spent on canned vegetables. We'll keep that in mind. Maybe some canned tomatoes. Ooh, $2 in points if we spend $10 on PC or no name ice cream. Okay, we're probably not going to spend $10 on ice cream. Okay, so these are our personalized offers. 100 points for every $1 spent on bananas. 30 cents of points for every $3 spent on Band-Aids. I do like and need the larger size of this type of Band-Aid. We'll have a look at those potentially. $5 off Brita filters or Brita pitcher systems. That's even better than $5 back in points. Yes. $6 in points when you spend $30 or more on T&T products. Perhaps we will see if there are any that we fancy. Okie dokes. Let's have a look at Brita. So this is what we would want. I'm going to briefly look through all of them, but this is the best deal per filter. $7 a filter, opposed to $7.50 per filter offered at Walmart. And we would get $5 off this, hopefully. We did hear about this on-tap faucet system, which would be great. That would be so nice. I don't think it would fit to our tap. It would maybe fit on our bathroom tap. Good for washing our face. Let's just add it to our list under home improvement. Keep that in mind, that's very cool. But we will get this for now. So that's in our cart, but let's just remember that $5 will come off of that, likely. Okay, let's add milk in here. So we are building our cart right now because we'll still want to go to Persia Foods, but we need to add at least $100. Yeah, today's a bit of a different day because we're trying to capitalize on this deal. Probably make our cart like 110, and then we'll set aside like 10 at Persia Foods or something. $6.11 plus 17 cents for the deposit and recycling fee. Eggs. I feel like we can easily use 3 dozen eggs now. So 30. 30 is not 3 dozen, but close enough. 30 eggs for $10.22. Beans and lentils. Oh, the beans are on sale. $4.49. Right, was that in last week's flyer? That's so great. Let's add some black turtle beans and some chickpeas. Though we really like the Walmart chickpeas. I think we like them a bit better. Actually, I think they're cheaper there too. We're okay without chickpeas this week. Let's see what else they have. Great Northern beans. It's a brand that we don't know, but we're open to try new brands now. Okay, let's just see, $3 divided by 907 grams. Be like $6. Right, that makes sense because that's like double this and that's double that. But this is more affordable than the 900 grams for $3.79. Oh, this is a good price. Yellow split peas. Yeah, I would be open to trying these. $2 for 907 grams. Okay, let's try the green lentils again. Let's add mung beans as well. Oh wow, look at our cart, $66.80. Let's look for some oats. Hopefully the oven will be up and running this week. Well, it technically runs, but we just don't trust it. Interesting. We have this little pack for 1 kilogram. Add this to the cart. This is a better price here, but they're quick oats rather than rolled oats. Let's check out ketchup. Could wait to go to Walmart next week. Get ketchup for $3.50. See, what are they offering at Walmart this week? Nothing good enough to make us order from them as well. I think we go ketchupless. Maybe I'll try to make some ketchup with our tomato paste. We'll see. I don't know if there will be time for that. Okay, let's look at yeast. Sometimes they do have like a deal on yeast where you can get like $3 of points for every $10 you spend. But this is only $9.99, not $10. So yeah, I think we'll just continue considering it. And we should have free delivery going forward for next week. Yeah, we will. We will likely make this order. Let's look at peanuts. $5.50. This is $7.50. Used to be $6.50. Or was it just $5.50? I don't know. Either way, this is what it is now. So we'll look for salmon. We're looking for canned salmon, but we'll have a look at all the options. It's $6.49. We've been paying $7.50. That's great. Maybe it'd be nice to get 2, but we'll see. Because we would like at least 1 can of this a week. This is actually what we would really like to try, but it is a premium product. Toilet paper. Oh yeah, the deal starts tomorrow for the toilet paper that we were considering trying. The double roll that will be $12.99 starting tomorrow. We'll just maybe get that tomorrow. Well, that's everything we really need. Let's have a look at their veggies and their fruit. We will add the cucumbers in. So these prices are the prices as of Wednesday, June 6th. So these will be different when you guys shop. Superstore can't really compete with Persia Foods from what I'm seeing right now. So I'm just gonna call it here for looking at their veg, and we can quickly look at their fruit. Oh, we could get bananas here because 78 cents a pound is better than Persia Foods, I believe. And we do get 10% back in points. So at the moment, we'll consider adding 2 bunches of bananas. Okay, so my phone battery died. So we took a little break and we're back at it. And while we took that break, I looked at Cocoa West and then I want to show you guys. So this is Cocoa West. Oh yeah, I had to zoom in to see everything. And then the flyer that goes from June 8th to June 14th. Okay, I just want to show you guys. And this is for BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. Save $9 on Brita filter replacements. So 8 of them will be $36, well $35.99. So $35.99 divided by 8. That's $4.49, basically $4.50 per filter, which is way better than $7 per filter, even with the $5 off. Would have been like 30 divided by, that would have been $6 per filter. So if we get this, yeah, so I'm gonna take that out of our Superstore cart and we will go to Costco. And we will take this out of our sales fund because it is a good sale and it will last us a long time. And it says that this is valid from June 8th until July 5th, which is 4 weeks. So that's great. Though we need it ASAP. And I also saw BB Go chicken and cilantro mini wontons. That's 1.36 kilograms of chicken wontons for $11.99. And I looked at the ingredients and they looked all right. So we're gonna add this to the list as well. I also saw this toilet bowl cleaner. We have some more in our back stock, so we won't be getting it. But if you guys need Lysol Advanced Toilet Bowl Cleaner, there's 4 bottles of 946 milliliters for $10.99. I also saw this Sustain Ultra preservative-free eye drops. So we haven't had eye drops for a long time. So I'm gonna add this to our list as well. That is awesome. It would be so cool to go to Costco and see what they have. Okay, so back to our Superstore cart. Let's look at soy sauce. $6.49 here instead of $5.99. Let's look at black decaf tea. $8.49. Doesn't seem too bad. I feel like it would be good. Let's look at their bread. I've had this one before and it was good for a while, but then we found it quite dry. Ooh, this one's on sale. We got this for $5 something last week. It was good. Not this one. We got the squirrely bread. The squirrely bread was really good. Ooh, let's look at that. Silver Hills. Let's get another Silver Hills. It's funny because I felt like the bread went really quickly. We would have 2 slices each in the morning. My husband feels like it lasted a long time, so that's good. These ones are more grams. Wow, there's a lot of fiber and protein in this. 600 divided by 75, 8 servings. So 80 grams of protein for $4.75 of bread protein. Okay, let's try this one. It was super convenient. Could be fun to just try the other ones as well. So we tried this one. I liked how there were sunflower seeds in it. 11 grams of protein per serving. That's amazing. I did not know that. I wish I knew that. That's all right. Okay, well, it'll be this one again. Let's not try the other ones. Never mind. We're trying to meet a $100, well, we're gonna go for like $110 in case something's out of stock. But it needs to be things that we truly want. We used to love these. They're not on sale. Oh my gosh, I don't know if they were always this expensive. I think they were $18 in the past. These were so good. Oh, yogurt. Yogurt was so convenient and delicious. This looks great. Let's try one of these. Let's just look up yeast. $9.99. Oh yeah, pesto. Pesto is something that we can get at Superstore. This is the only place that seems to have the one we like. Let's look at our cart. These are things that we definitely want. This is already low stock, so I'm not gonna add it in there. This one's $2.79. So the yogurt can be replaced with this one. We'll also look up popcorn. $4.79. We'll add that to the cart. Maybe we do go for this soy sauce. There may be better deals on soy sauce, but we like this brand and we like how it comes in a glass bottle. Okay, herbal tea. Nighty Night Extra. Maybe that's good. Tension relief sounds really good as well. Let's get ginger and Nighty Night Extra. Okay, let's have a look. Does this even fit? $115. I think we could do that. We get this, and it comes out of our monthly budget, even though the beans could come from the sales fund. And then we will go to Superstore tomorrow to price match the grass-fed beef. It's so weird because we're getting delivery from Superstore, but that's also to get $30 of points. Yes, so we will get the grass-fed ground beef tomorrow for $5.25 a pound from our sales fund as well. And we will also get the pasta, which is 900 grams for $197 from our sales fund. We will get toilet paper from our household budget. And we will get Brita filters, mini chicken wontons, and eye drops from Costco from our sales fund. Okay, let's do all the math. Let's tidy up our cart and then we'll math it out to make sure it all fits. Most things should be replaced if they're not in stock. You might be wondering why I'm going for $115 instead of $100. It's in case things are out of stock, so we make the $100. Okay, I think this is good. So $36.70 is what we'll need for the next 2 weeks, as we have 2 more shops in this month. That will get us 1 milk, 2 dozen eggs at a regular price, and 12 for fruit, 10 for veg. Let's just double check. Milk and eggs plus 12 for fruit and 10 for veg. $36.70. It's like the basics. Oh yeah, but we will need flour as well. We'll add 10 for flour. So let's just have a look. Times 2 plus 10 kilograms flour. No, I'm working backwards. It's kind of weird. 198 $38.99 minus $36.70 minus another $36.70, our basics for the next few weeks, minus 10 for the flour, $115.59. This cart is $115.45. Wait, did that include fruit and veg for today? No, it didn't. That's the thing. Okay, now let's do this. The beans will come out of the sales fund. It's a little bit on sale. So that's $15.47 worth of beans and lentils that will come out of the sales fund, and that will be our budget for fruit and veg this week. When I went to place the order, I noticed that the beans weren't on sale anymore, so I subbed them for other beans. We received our delivery from Superstore and got 4 liters of whole milk for $6.11, 750 grams of yogurt for $2.79, 2 bunches of bananas at 78 cents a pound, 30 large eggs for $10.22, 2 loaves of bread for $3.87 each, 1 kilogram of rolled oats for $3, 2 418-gram cans of wild pink salmon for $6.49 each, a 190-gram jar of pesto for $4.99, 450 grams of yeast for $10.99, 80 bags of decaf black tea for $9.49, 2 boxes of herbal tea for $11, 850 grams of purple popping corn for $4.79, 591 milliliters of soy sauce for $6.49, 700 grams of peanuts for $5.50, and 3 907-gram bags of split green peas, split yellow peas, and 1 907-gram bag of yellow peas for $2 each, for a total of $115.91. Then we went to Persia Foods and got 2 navel oranges at $1.49 a pound, 1 small bunch of tomatoes at $1.99 a pound, 8 bananas at 39 cents a pound, 1 bunch of spinach for $1.49, 3 yellow onions at 99 cents a pound, 3 English cucumbers for $2, 5 pounds of potatoes for $2.99, 2 limes for $1, and 680 grams of cocktail tomatoes for $2.99, for a total of $15.92. The next day, we went to Costco and got 8 regular Brita water filters for $35.99, 1.36 kilograms of mini chicken cilantro wontons for $11.49, 2 chicken wings and 1 pierogi for free as a sample, and 3 10-milliliter bottles of preservative-free eye drops for $18.99, for a total of $71.74 with tax. We also got some things from our home and move budget. Then we went to Superstore in person and got 4 pounds of grass-fed lean ground beef for $5.25 each, which we price matched from the No Frills flyer, and 4 900-gram bags of pasta for $1.97 each, for a total of $28.88 from our food budget. We also got 30 double toilet paper rolls for $12.99, for a total of $14.55 with tax from our household budget. Let's track our expenses by logging our purchases. Okay, so this is our spreadsheet. Some updates with the spreadsheet. I've started color coding it a bit so we can easily see what's going on with each category. So if there's nothing left for the month, it'll be red. So our rent doesn't have anything left because we spent it at the beginning of the month. If there's less than half, then it will be yellow. And if there's more than half, it'll be green. We also thought what would be fun would be to highlight the categories that we've saved for when we save for them. So we have saved our rent for the next month and we will put that in green. Something else to update you guys on. I just noticed that we did have a subscription come out on the 8th. So there's that, and that will now become red. Perfect. Okay, let's log our purchases. So this is our Safeway receipt. We're gonna break it up into different categories. There's just a few that it needs to go into. It's primarily food, but we'll take our beans out of our sales fund and we will take our tip out of our giving. Okay, so we tipped $3. There it is. Okay, 3. We are also going to take, we don't really need the calculator for this, but might as well. It's a good habit. 6 for our green peas, split green peas, 6 for our split yellow peas, and 2 for our whole yellow peas. That's $14 that will come out of our sales fund. 14 and 14 plus 3, that's going to be 17. And then we'll just take that out of the total here. 115.91 minus 17, that's 98.91. That's what we spent at Superstore. So now our food is less than half of, well, we have less than half of our monthly budget remaining, so we'll make that orange. Next, we'll do the receipt from Persia Foods. We've heard it's not great to touch receipts. Honestly, I forgot why, so if any of you know, let me know in the comments. So we'll just use a little paper towel to hold it. I think touching them sometimes is okay, but you just don't want to be touching them for long periods of time, perhaps. You'll still be okay if you do, don't worry. Anyway, okay, so we got this $15.92. And this is going to come from our household. Now we're going to do our Superstore receipt for our toilet paper, and the total was $14.55. Next, we'll log our Costco purchase. That will come out of our sales fund. We went today and we spent $71.74 after tax. Also, from our sales fund, we will put in our pasta and our beef that was on sale from Superstore for $28.88. Oh my gosh, our sales fund has gone from $200 to $35 real quick. Next, we have another item from our move-in house budget. This on the 10th, and it was $10.07. These were more earplugs. This is the in-ear earplug. We didn't find the over-the-ear earplug to be effective enough. Just to let you guys know, in our videos, we're gonna share everything we buy for our food in our house, and then also probably for our sales fund, but all of the rest of the budget, sometimes we'll share the exact items, and sometimes we won't share exactly what we got, but we will share how much we spent. Next, we spent $12.53 from our personal care budget, and that was today as well. Okay, so now our personal care is also less than half of what we started with for the month. We also bought 2 pillows at Costco for $67.18. So that's everything we spent this week. We still have $84.16 for the rest of the month for food and $15.45 for our household goods. Our sales fund, which will last us until September, only has $35.53 in it. And we have $30 for gas, $12.88 for personal care, $22 for giving and tithes, $25 for fun. We're hoping to save up 2 months to do something really fun. We could do a lot of fun things for $25, but yeah, maybe we'll do a special outing or something. And we have just a bit in our skin and med, and just a bit in miscellaneous. We still have $189.09 in our move-in house, and we still have some other expenses that will come out throughout the month. We still have this cash, these treats. I feel like this cash, we might use it towards our goal. Not the treats money though, because those are for treats. So we still have $412.30 in our variable spending budget. And that's all for this week. See you next week for an update.